Ever since I was a jit, I knew I was a winner. I pray to God forgive me cause I'm a born sinner. Got more on my plate than a Thanksgiving dinner. Gotta save for rainy days cause shit do get thinner.
You know how we giving it up, man. It's your boy Jumpout, hello. And you tuned in to Check Your Mental. And today I want to talk about not putting others' needs before your own needs. And not putting yourself last, right? For a very long time, I was a people pleaser. I would do the most to be accepted and to be loved by other people, right? So I would do things, I would go out my way to do anything for anybody, whether it was somebody calling me for a ride or calling me to do whatever, or yo, let me hold a couple dollars, and then put myself in situations that I didn't want to be in. Meaning I probably didn't want to leave my house at that time. Or I probably didn't even have that much gas to do certain things. Or I probably was down to my last and I lend it to somebody. Now I'm beasting them for my money back. But whose fault is that? That was my fault. Because I put myself in those predicaments. Nobody put myself in their predicaments. Because it's like I wanted to buy love. And I'm telling you, you cannot buy love, y'all. People gotta genuinely feel like that for you. Because I tell you this, when I started loving me and I started saying no, you start seeing people's true colors. And you start seeing how people really feel just because you said no. They try to paint you like the bad guy. They try to make it seem like you're this evil, horrible person because you simply said no. Those people are manipulating and you gotta cut those people off immediately. You gotta cut them off immediately. If a person's making you feel bad about a simple no, those people aren't for you and you gotta walk away. So again, I tell you, put yourself first. Stop putting other people's needs in front of your own needs. If you wanna say no, if you can't make it to a certain event, say no. And if a person cannot understand that you said no, that person's not for you. And stop feeling like you have to explain yourself. That's another thing. A no is enough. All this, oh man, I couldn't make it, bro, because X, Y, and Z. No. A simple no is enough. Stop explaining yourself to people. You don't owe nobody an explanation for choosing you first. And that's the problem that I used to have. Man, I used to try to explain to everybody why I said no and make 1,000 excuses. Nah, I'd just be like, nah, man, nah, I can't. You let me hold $100? Nah, I don't got it. That's it. That's all you got to do. No, I don't got it. If they try to guilt trip you into making you feel, that person's not for you. Or give you another example, right? Let's say you're in a relationship and the relationship is lump-sided. All you're doing is giving, but you're not getting anything back because you're wishing that, you know what, maybe if I do this, she'll love me. Maybe if I do this, she'll value me. Some people are ungrateful, and no matter what you do for them, they're just gonna want more and want more. So instead of getting to that level, don't ignore the red flags, man. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. Let go of that feeling of, man, if I don't do this, she's gonna leave me. Well, let her leave you. Then she wasn't for you. If you have to do things to maintain somebody by your side, they're not for you. Let them go. God will give you somebody that values you and appreciates you. I'm not telling you when you're in a relationship, do the bare minimum. Nah, not at all. But have somebody that values the things you do and appreciates. Not somebody that just wants and wants and wants. Like I said before, I was a person that was so craving for love that I would do anything just to be loved and accepted by other people. I just wanted to feel loved. Because as a child, guess what? I didn't feel loved. So I always craved love. Even as an adult, I always don't leave me. I had abandonment issues. So I wanted to keep people around me. But you know what that did? I kept all the wrong people around me. I kept all the wrong people because I was just doing for them and doing because I didn't want them to leave. Because I wanted them to be by my side. But what happened the moment you said, no, I can't do it? Everybody goes their own way. So if you're going through that, you're experiencing that now, don't ignore the red flags. Don't ignore the signs. You know deep inside when somebody's using you. Don't let your fear of being alone cloud your judgment. I'm going to say this again. Don't let your fear of being alone cloud your judgment. Don't let it cloud your judgment. Your mind is very powerful. And you know deep inside when something isn't right. But we choose to look the other way. Because, oh man, maybe they'll change. Oh no, man, they'll appreciate me. Stop doing things because you're expecting something in return. You already lost. That was my biggest mistake. Like I said, I wanted to buy love. I wanted to buy companionship. Maybe if I do this, maybe how about if I do that? It doesn't work like that. A person has to appreciate you for you. And you both are adding value to each other's lives. It's not, oh man, you could do. And the moment you can't do no more, they're out of here. They're on to the next. Because you chose to ignore every single red flag that person showed you. Or that friendship showed you. That relationship showed you. Love is not for sale. You cannot buy genuineness. You cannot buy love. People have to genuinely show you that. Actions over words. That's one of my biggest phrases that I use, man. Actions over words, man. Actions over words. What are your actions saying? All that I love you, yo man, you my bro. I don't want to hear that. What are your actions saying? Sometimes you do all these things, you don't even get a thank you. Because they are expecting, because after a while, they expect you to do these things. Because you already established that. You became so available to these people that you already established that. Oh man, he's always gonna, let me just call him. He always gonna come through. They not calling you because they love you. They know they depend on you now. Because you built that dependency. So don't ignore the red flags, y'all. And these people that you're trying to buy their love, get real with yourself. And if you were like me, that you just wanted to be around love and do whatever it takes just to be accepted, man, you're losing already. And learn from my mistakes. Be around people that you don't need to do anything, and they understand when you say no. They understand when you don't have it to lend. They understand these things. And they appreciate you regardless, and the love doesn't change. Because that's another thing. If you want to test somebody in anything, say no. You want to test a person's loyalty and friendship and they love, say no and see how they act afterwards. Say no. Let them ask you for anything and be like, yo, man, I can't do it. And see how they act. If that person stays by your side regardless and the love doesn't change, that person is for you. And that person is loyal to you regardless of the situation. But if you notice a shift of energy or a shift just changes and they just start acting funny, leave them where they're at. That person's not for you. Leave them there. And it's okay. You know why it's okay? Because God, the universe, is going to place the right people in your life. It's going to place the people that appreciate you for you. You don't have to do anything but be yourself. That's the only thing those people ask of you, is to be you, man. Be yourself. I already love you for you. You don't have to do anything for me. If anything, we're going to add a value to each other's lives. Because that's what real friendships, that's what real relationships are about. Cut off all the people that aren't for you. Cut off all the people that just are using you. Cut off all the people that you're just doing things because you feel alone. And you don't want to feel alone. Guess what? It's okay to be alone, y'all. Use this time wisely to get to know you. Get to know you and get to love you. Because once you love you, you will not tolerate none of this behavior from anybody. And like I said, you're gonna notice the red flags right away. So I'm gonna end up with that today, man. Stop putting yourself last. Stop putting yourself last, y'all. Put yourself first. And I don't mean that in a selfish way. I don't mean be selfish and egotistic. No, I mean, is this beneficial? Can I spare this right now? If your answer is no, you have to question yourself. If you can't do it, simply say no. That's what I mean by putting yourself first and your needs first. Ask yourself before you do something. Not just do it because you want them to love you and accept you. Do it because you actually can. Like, okay, man, I actually could go. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. I could come pick you up. Oh, yeah, man, sure, I could let you hold that money because you actually got an extra $5,000, an extra something. You got extra. And you can actually help them. And even if they don't pay you right away, you won't really be in a rush. And be in a rush to get your money back. But you're going to get your money back. Don't let that be an excuse not to get your money back. Get your money back, right? So, right? You tuned in to check your mental. I lost my train of thought for a minute. But you tuned in to check your mental. This your boy Jump Out of Low. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, share the channel, share the channel. We're trying to grow to millions of views, millions of viewers, and spread the word throughout the nations, man. There's good people out here doing great things and just want to enlighten people to become the best version of themselves. Because I'm just trying to be the person that I wish I had. That's it. I'm becoming the person that I wish I had for other people. Because it's possible to change and it's possible to be the best version of yourself. So stay blessed, stay beautiful. I'm out.
People hate you when you speak the truth. They hate that shit. And shame on you if you mislead the youth. How you 35 with a missing tooth? You don't feed your kids, but you win.